right, here's my setup for today. And a lot of people have been asking about my setup, so I want to give you a tour and show you what I've got. Start on the left side here. This is the melodic side. Up here, I have copper-clad bells from India, and I put them together in a scale. Down here, I have a pentatonic set of Dream Mbao gongs, and the tuning is the Japanese Akebono scale. I have another Burma bell, a handheld one, but otherwise here's my three big ones. Two from Steve Weiss, one is an Asian one, and then another Steve Weiss bell here. Paiste 6-inch bell chime, no longer made. Really indispensable little guy here. It will ring for over 5 minutes. It's crazy. I have 3 Paiste roto sounds here. And those are really nice, great air sounds. I have 3 mallet trays. So on this side, I have all my sort of accessory mallets. Medium rubber, which I use on Rin bowls and dribble bells and things. Medium yarn wound marimba mallets for the copper-clad bells and the bigger Rin and singing bowls, also on the gongs. I have the medium soft yarn wound marimba mallets that I like to use on the Mbao gongs. Then I have medium and soft cymbal mallets that I like for the roto sounds, and finally my chime hammer for the Burma bells. If we go over here, here's my big mallet tray. It's a little crowded today because I have a couple new mallets I'm trying out. Right here from Grotta Sonora. I got these recently at the Gong Camp Europe in Portugal. A really nice small one and a big heavy weighted one. So far I'm loving them. I have a nice bamboo mallet, hard rubber core with socks over it. A Chalklin GM2 medium. A John Minks heavy sort of mallet. This is my big artillery. This is an old Balter, what is it, GM3, GM2 that I have put a Vic Firth mallet recovering kit on it. And then here's my Paiste M5 with the wood handle, as I generally like. On this side I have specialty mallets, my rollers, my fumis, and my different sort of brushes. And then I have some kebab skewers and bamboo knitting needles from Japan. And then here, get a good full shot. This is my altar. Right here I have a 12-inch Remo ocean drum, which is great for the ocean, wind, surf sounds, thunderstorm sounds. This is a Hugh Tracy kalimba. This is an alto, an older one I've got. I also have a matching treble, which is an octave higher. A Paiste Sheng that I got from a woman. This is very old. This is incredibly powerful. Various seed pod rattles from Africa, South America, another African one. I believe it's LP or a Minor, Louis Conti shaker, various little egg shakers, and some old LP wooden shakers that I had a set of. My chime ladder, and this is the real deal. This isn't the cheapy stuff. This is the original Stenard chime ladder here. I've got the ladder, I've got a 3-note one and a single one, and they're all the originals. Really great. I have 3 Drobu bells, 2 without clappers so I can hold them up like this and play them with a singing bowl wand. Then I have various bowls. I have this singing bowl. I have a small Japanese rin bowl, a larger rin bowl. These two are singing bowls, and everything else here is a Japanese rin bowl. I prefer the rin bowls. Let me grab a mallet here. To the singing bowls because they have less overtones, and I don't play them with a wand. I use the wand on the bells, like I said. So with the singing bowls and rin bowls, I like to play them as what is commonly referred to in the percussion world as resting bells. Because if you take one of these over, if you put a hole in it and hung it up, it would be a bell. So since it rests, commonly referred to as a resting bell. I always play those with mallets, either a padded mallet, usually on the larger ones, or I use a medium rubber mallet on the smaller ones. But you can hear the difference. Let me just grab a mallet here again. Here's an actual singing bowl, your Himalayan singing bowl. Here's another one. You can hear it rings a lot, and there's just a little more overtones to it. Now if I play just the rin bowl, a little more of a pure note. So I really love the rin bowls. And that's the whole setup. I have this nice tablecloth that my wife made for me. I've spied this fabric in a fabric store in Philadelphia on Fabric Row. We were shopping, and it's like, that would be great for the table. So she put that together for me. And then here's the secret weapon. This is rubber shelf liner. It's beautiful. This is like 18 inches by 48 inches. Instead of having an individual ring for each bowl, I just have this. So I can just rest all my bowls on there. And also when setting things down, it's quiet because of the rubber. So that's a secret thing that all people who especially use a table, you could even put it on your mallet table if you want. I just have carpeting on mine, so it's not a big deal. Main gong is a 32-inch Paiste symphonic that I've had for about 24 years. The best 32-inch gong I've ever heard. Next on top, number 0 Paiste Bronze Gong, a most amazing gong, probably next to the symphonic. That's my second favorite. And then a number 6 bronze gong, really solid and excellent. So I put my main gongs on the top. Those are the ones I play on the most. On the bottom, I put my secondary ones, which I use for accents, scene changes, things like that. Incredibly beautiful and powerful number 2 Paiste Bronze Gong. This is the one. I have played maybe 20 of those gongs, and this is the one. So it's great. Number 9 Paiste Bronze Gong. I have 2 of them. This is the higher pitch. I like using it because it's a little more focused, and I have enough low-pitched gongs. I don't want that bottomy end from the other one. A number 4 Sound Creation Paiste Water Gong. I've had that for about 24 years. I bought it with the 32-inch. Beautiful, beautiful gong. One of the best water gongs I've ever heard too. And on the floor today, I have a 19-inch Grotta Sonora handheld gong. I change out my handheld gongs. Sometimes I'll use a 22-inch Paiste accent. Sometimes I'll use a small chow or a small wind. I was just using 17-inch Steve Huback Iceland gong for a while. I change them out depending on my mood. So that's the whole setup. I'll try to get a big look at it. And that's the tour. So thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later.